Hello dear Lucifer fans. As I said, obviously we finished the fucking show now, which, what a time. But that doesn't mean that the Lucifer content needs to be finished. I was thinking that we could do a little tier list ranking of the characters. Because obviously as the show's gone on, there are characters that I hated, that I loved that I hated, big mixture. And I'm just not sure that I want Lucifer to be finished in my heart of hearts. So we're clinging on. But the only one I can find on the tier list website thing that everybody uses, tier maker. I know I can make my own, but I don't want to. I have 30 minutes before I need to be at the house and I've just filmed so many fucking videos. I just think this will be fun and I want to do it. But I'm looking at this tier list and all of them are literally just the 6-7 main characters and that's it. Whoa! A pigeon just flew into my window. Did you hear that? A pigeon just flew into my window! I think so. I think he flew away. Bloody hell. There's been a pigeon that's come into my garden for the past 4 or 5 days. And normally when a pigeon's poorly and they come into your garden or something, they either have 1 foot or a broken foot or their wings are broken or something. And he looks really scruffy, but his wings are fine, they're opening. He's managing to fly, but he's doing a lot of walking. So maybe it hurts to fly. I don't know. But I've been feeding him and he's been here for 4 or 5 days now. And I don't think it was him that flew into the window. I think he's still in the garden, but I don't know what's wrong with him. Anyway, this is the only one I can find that's got more characters than just Lucifer, Chloe, Trixie and everyone. So this will be the one that we do. Although I'm looking and I do not know who half of these people are. We're going to start off with the ones that we stan. There's ladies and gentlemen her. A top hat, a shoe. I don't know who this fan is. He could be walking down the street or not today, Satan, not today. I'm going to start off with the ones that I obviously know. Amenadiel is going right at the top because Amenadiel is not only attractive, he's a good father, he is a good friend, he's a good brother, he's a good everything. He becomes God in the end. He was destined to be God. He's the best. I love him so much. See, Dan's a difficult one because in the first season of Lucifer, I hated Dan with a passion, but I ended up really liking him, a lot. I know that he wasn't, the best. He wasn't the best police officer, he wasn't the best cop with certain things, he was a little bit dirty, but he was a good dad to Trixie. He was a really good co-parent with Chloe. I'm gonna have to put him in Ladies and Gentlemen Her, I think. Or maybe I put him in Top Hat. I do love Dan. I'm gonna keep him in Top Hat. Ella I'm putting right at the top with Amenadiel because she is so sweet and kind and she's so passionate about so many things and she has so much faith. And is Carol on here? I can't see him. Oh my god, I don't think he's on this list. Well, because I feel like Carol he's sweet and he's nice and he's good looking. I do feel like she kind of deserves better, but I don't know why. I think it's just because we didn't get to see too much of their relationship. He seemed like a really good guy for her. And I'm sure the more I saw them, the more I'd be like, oh, they're cute, I want them together. But if you don't see it as much, it's yeah, I'm glad that she ended happy, but do you know what I mean? But Ella's one of the best characters and best people. I love her. She's iconic. Linda I'm going to put in Top Hat because I really like Linda a lot. Again, great friend, great therapist. But I feel near the end we didn't see her as much. And there's the whole, she wasn't the best friend to Maze about getting with Amenadiel. We had this whole conversation during that time in Lucifer. I don't even remember what seasons it was. But those episodes, I was I completely understand where Maze was coming from. Being so hurt. Her best friend would then go for somebody that she had a thing with. Mental. Lucifer, I'm actually going to put in a Top Hat. I don't think he deserves to be he's not on the same level as Amenadiel and Ella. And yes, the show is called Lucifer and he's Lucifer and I love Lucifer. Again, attractive. Such a good parental figure in Trixie's life. She needed that balance with him and Chloe. I love Lucifer with my whole heart. I just don't think he deserves to be on the same level as Amenadiel and Ella. They were both just as people, as characters. Lucifer might have been a more entertaining character, and obviously it was more about him, obviously. But if I had to choose to be friends with one of them, I would pick Amenadiel and Ella, or Ella, over Lucifer. They're more moral, they're kinder, they're there for you more, unless you're Chloe. They're just better people, in my opinion. Chloe I'm also going to put in Top Hat because, hear me out, I love Chloe. Chloe was an amazing mum to Trixie. And, she went from being an actor to a cop to be her dad and all that cute sweetness, and I liked her. But and these are nothing on the actor or actresses, obviously it's the characters, because I think what's her name, Lauren Gemma, no, Lauren German is an amazing actress and she's beautiful and she's so talented. But I feel like, you know, like the main female in every TV show or movie, there's always a little bit about them that is a bit of like a victim complex. In my opinion, those are the worst type of people. I have stopped being friends with so many people because there's a whole like, poor me complex in them. I can't. And like, there was always stuff going on, of course, it's a TV show, it's a fake world. But, you know, I feel like she'd be going through something and it kind of didn't matter what anybody else was going through. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I just feel like it was kind of all about her. And in a way, I don't think that's completely her fault. I think Lucifer was a big part of that because he was so obsessed and in love with her. And he's like, oh my God, we need to do this to like make sure you're okay. And it's like, there are other things going on, bestie. So I'm going to stick her in there for now. Trixie, easy top category. I love Trixie with my whole heart. I'm pretty positive that I do not want kids, like ever. But if I could have like a solid answer on whether or not if I had a kid, they would turn out like Trixie, I may be reconsidering my options because she is adorable, she's funny, she's smart, she's mischievous. And she's great. Low maintenance. We love that. Maze is also easily going in, ladies and gentlemen, her, because I love her character so much. Her character development, hers and Dan's character development, I think is the best in the fucking show. Everybody in my comments of certain videos are like always talking about Lucifer's character development. And yeah, of course he had a massive character development, like the whole I love you thing, he wasn't sure if he could say it, then he did. The whole, you know, I should be God, I'm not gonna be God. There was so, like, he definitely grew as a person. Most of the people did. But Maze went from being a literal demon who tortured people day in, day out, to being in a marriage, having friends, being friends with Trixie, like caring about Dan, someone who she hated the majority of the time. Like, she just had the best character development, trying to forgive her mum, all that stuff. Crazy stuff. I think she was just great. Oh my God, I forgot about him. I was like, who's this? I'm gonna put Kane in a top hat as well because I loved him as, not detective, what's the one above that? Was it the captain? Or am I thinking Brooklyn Nine-Nine? Lieutenant? It's Lieutenant, I think. I kind of loved his relationship with Chloe as well because he ended up genuinely having feelings for her. But obviously the whole lying thing and like, he was just a bit of an ick, but like also he was fit and I liked him and he was, I did like him. I kind of completely forgot about him. Like, I feel like we should have like had him around for a bit longer because I did like that storyline. I'm looking at this list and I don't recognize a lot of these people, I'm not gonna lie. Do you know what? I don't remember who this fucking person is, but I remember not liking her. I remember not liking her at all. Like, she pissed me the fuck off. I can't remember who she is. She was pretending to be someone, or she was in somebody's body. I really can't remember, but I remember thinking, oh my gosh, she's so fucking annoying, so I don't even want to know who she is. She's going in there. Chloe's mum, I'm gonna put in the neutral a shoe. I don't know what the shoe means, unless it's a Friends reference. I don't know where it is otherwise. I think it is, you know, because again, she was a shit mother. She was also just annoying. Again, not as an actress, just like the character. Like, she'd be on screen, I'd be like she'd be on screen and I was just a bit like, oh, like fuck off, like actually fuck off out of our lives, like you're annoying, go away. And she was always so ugh to Chloe, but there were a few moments where she generally did try with Chloe and like it was like meaningful to Chloe and that was nice. I don't hate her, I just like, whatever, you're like to me. So neutral. I don't know who's who in these two. One's Charlotte and one is the woman creator goddess. See, I don't know, is it bad if I put them both in a top hat? Because, like, part of me, I don't know. I really don't know. Because Charlotte had such a good, do you know what, I'm putting them both in there. Because Charlotte has such a good character development. And, like, the fact that her and Dan still tried, and even in heaven they tried. Are fucking adorable. And I loved the episode with her. I was always, like, unsure in the beginning, but I loved her. And the goddess of whatever she was, again, she tried to end up being there for, like, Lucifer and Amenadiel. Like, she really did, like such a good character development. So I don't think they're all the way high up, but I think they belong there. Okay, now I'm just trying to think of who else I fucking recognize. This guy, he's so annoying. Like, not only is he a shitty person, he's also just a shit character. Like, no, absolutely not. Also, Rory isn't on this list, but if she was on this list, I would also put her in, I don't know who this man is, because yes, I know who she is. But I felt like, as a character, I didn't hate her. She pissed me off a lot because she's not even on the list and I'm having a rant, I'm sorry. She pissed me off with her, like, anger towards Lucifer. Bestie, I understand, trust me, but relax, like, actually relax. We have all gone through some sort of trauma in our childhood. Again, trust me. But, like, you've literally come to the future because you were so angry your mum's there, your dad's there. You can see that he's made an effort. Like she was bringing that up every 2 seconds. And I'm like, mate, just shut. She was so annoying. She was annoying. Like, I liked her as a character when they were like cushy, but apart from that, she was just doing my fucking head in. And I just thought it was a stupid storyline. I thought it was so irrelevant. I think they could have done it a completely different way. She wasn't needed. Again, I really liked her as a character and as an actor. And I haven't seen her in anything else, but again, I've seen nothing. So I'm sure that she has been in other stuff. And I'm sure she was amazing because she's an amazing actress. But I just thought her storyline and her character in the show was completely unnecessary. I know a lot of people said that obviously it was because they had to wrap up season 6 and they wanted to find a reason for him not to be God. But I feel like they still could have just done it another way. I feel like there were so many other options to go about it, and it could have been way better, in my opinion. Okay, I have no idea who this man is, so I'm gonna put. See, I don't want to put him. No, do you know what? I'm not gonna do the ones I don't know. This man is going up here all the fucking way. I cannot remember his name, which makes me, I feel like his name was Marcus, but it's not Marcus, is it? He was the guy in the episode where there was the racist police officers, and he ended up getting killed by the gang, I think. It was a whole thing. And Menadil was expecting Charlie, and he was like trying to be all like fatherly. And he was just a great person. He made me so sad when he died. Linda's daughter's gonna go in a top hat as well. And I know it's probably mental putting a character we saw maybe 2-3 times in the same list as like Dan and Linda and Chloe and fucking Lucifer. But I like her way more than I like Chloe's mum. And I kind of liked that storyline. I don't know if I did at the time. I really can't remember. But the more I'm thinking about it, it was nice to see like Linda's flaws because she was such like a perfect character. Do you know what I mean? And it was nice like something like that had happened. And she was still really sweet. And obviously there was that whole thing with someone had killed, or like they didn't kill her, but like she was being framed. It was something like that. Candy, I'm gonna put in Ladies and Gentlemen Her, which I know is maybe an odd choice, but I loved those episodes that were so early on. She was beautiful. She played the character so well, as in, yeah, as an actor, but also obviously she wasn't really that all like, oh my god, da, da, da. And we saw that at the end, and I thought it was incredible, and I loved it. I really loved that storyline. So she's going in the top. I feel like we should have seen her a bit more. She came back once, I think, but we definitely should have seen her more. I think this is Adam. Fuck off. He's a twat. Maze's mum can also go in Not Today Satan. She was a fucking bitch. Also, those episodes icked me out. As we know, the musical episodes icked me out anyway, apart from the like fun musical numbers on the, I think it was a baseball field or the football field. I don't know. That was a fun one. But like a lot of the singing just icks me out. And again, I like Maze, but her mum's a dick. Treated her like shit. Maze did not deserve that. And I don't like the flashback episodes that much. So fuck you, Maze's mum. Eve. See, Eve's a hard one. Because I'm glad that she ended up with Maze, because Maze didn't really like anyone, and the fact that she fell for Eve was nice, and I'm glad that Eve felt the same way. And she's beautiful, and she is kind, and she's like very naive and like innocent in her own mind, even though she's like killed many people. She did annoy me a little bit, like with her naivety, but that's part of the thing, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna put her in a top hat, because again, she's not on the level as the mum. Charlie, I'm shoving in the fucking, I don't know who this man is, because he's a child and I hate children. Although it is cute when he gets wings and Amenadiel's like, yes. God. God. I'm gonna put in a top hat because he's God. Poor Lucifer and his daddy issues, and that's his fault, so fuck you. She is the angel that gossips all the time. She was annoying. Again, I don't hate her, but she was so annoying. So she's gonna go with Charlie because fuck you. Is this Linda's husband? I feel like it is. And if it is, I'm gonna put him in a shoe because again, he was just kind of annoying and obsessed. He was only in like 1 or 2 episodes. So I think it's him, but I also could be wrong. So if it's not, I'm sorry. I don't know who that man is. Set Out Bitch is going in a shoe as well. Yeah, he's gonna go in a shoe because I feel like I've messed up this list a little bit. But he's obviously not on the same level as Lucifer, Dan, God, any of like the people in that category. But I kind of liked that he was a like reoccurring character that wasn't a main character. Like we saw him develop. He was alive, he died, then we saw him in hell, and then we saw him, or we know that he then went to heaven. Like it was nice. But I don't feel the same way about him and Chloe's mum. Oh, it's fine. I feel like I liked her. She was one of the angels. Her and Lucifer had a fight, or her and Amenadiel had a fight, and I ended up liking her in the end. The priest, not today, because he tried to get Chloe to kill Lucifer. We are not on board that. And this is when he came back as a devil or something. He was a demon, and he's just, I think he was funny. See, this is the thing. If I was doing, Do you know what I should do this with? I should do this with all of like my favourite TV shows. I should like Modern Family, Gilmore Girls, The Big Bang Theory. Okay, that's a good idea. Let me know if you want me to do tier list ranking of the characters, and then I can do the ones of like I know, and I can make like a fun one. I can make it like a proper video. Because there, like, I would love to watch Modern Family with you guys, but I've seen it so many fucking times. And Gilmore Girls and like all of my TV shows that I watch continuously, because I watch the same like 5 TV shows on fucking rotation, not reverse. So there's no point because I've seen it so many fucking times. But I could do something like this if you guys wanted like to hear my opinion on it. I think that could be fun. If you want me to do that, please let me know because I would love to. If you don't want to, that's fine. But I think it'd be fun. I'm trying to think. This was who Ella thought was a ghost, but it was really an angel. Yeah, she was kind of annoying as well. And I'm not gonna lie, I do not really remember the rest of these. I feel like this one might be the guy that Maze like had a bit of a thing with, and I was like, oh my god, he better come back, and he didn't. That broke my heart. He would have been fucking top hat easy, but I don't know if that's him. I feel like it is. I'm gonna put him in there just in case. But the rest of these, I don't know who they are. I can't remember. But yeah, my point was, because I've only seen the show once and I've been watching it with you for the past 2 years, episodes from like season 2 where these people might be in, I'm not going to remember them because I've seen it once. Whereas with Modern Family or TV shows that I've seen continuously, I know knowing the stuff like that because I've seen it so many fucking times. But yeah, that is my Lucifer character list. Do let me know if you can think of any more Lucifer content. If you don't want it to quite end, we can cling on to it for a little bit longer. But yeah, please don't hate me. And let me know who these people are because I have no idea. Until next time.